Welcome to this channel once again. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you some analysis. I'm going to be analyzing three pairs. Remember, you don't need to take all the trades you see or you hear about in the Forex market. Just two good setups are enough for you to make your week profitable. Two good setups are enough to make your week profitable. So in today's analysis, I'm going to be sharing the AUD against the US dollar. I'm going to be sharing gold. I'm going to be sharing the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. So this is it's an educational platform. So I'm going to be showing you how to do this analysis so you know better. I've been teaching some of these things, trend lines for other pattern formations. So I'm going to be showing you live how you can use them next week. So if you're diligent enough, if you've been able to run through my other videos, you should understand them. If you've not seen my other videos, probably you will not be able to get everything I'm talking about. So it's important you've been following me up to this stage. So here we go. Let's go into it. I'm going to be starting with the Australian dollar against the US dollar. All right, welcome. So our first outlook is the Australian dollar against the US dollars. So, this is trading view. I'm using trading view for my analysis. If you haven't heard of trading view, it's a website. It has a lot of tools that you can use to analyze, some tools that your MT4 don't have. So a lot of traders use this for analysis. It's a great place to do your analysis. So you can check them out and see tradingview.com. Look them up and create an account, and then you can log in and you always do your analysis with them. So great. So without wasting much time, let's go on for our first analysis, which is the Australian dollar against the US dollars. So you can see AUDUSD has been on an uptrend for quite a number of time, spiking all the way from here. Now gotten to a point where a lot of bears are going to be looking at coming in. Gotten to this point, which let me zoom in so you see properly. I'm looking at the daily time frame at this time. So you can see this was a major support which held all the way. This held at this point. Market came through, broke through, and went all the way down. I'm sure you properly try and zoom in so I'll mark it up for myself. Let me delete everything. These are all I'm going to be using to show you part of my analysis. So let me delete it at the moment. So great. So I think I've zoomed in enough. So you can see at this point, I'm trying to show you where market price is currently at this support zone. Draw market up nicely. The rectangle. See this support zone. Great. So you can see this zone, which acted as a great support. Remember, we're on the daily time frame. As came, bounced off, then a little bounce, and then what did it do? It shot right through it, broke through, it came for a retest at this point. Market went all the way down. It went all the way down, and then it started to make a U-turn from here. So market is going up. Market has been on the AUD/USD has been on an uptrend for a while. So right now, today is the 31st, the last day of May 2020. A lot of people are looking to short this pair because they see that it has come to this point. It has come back to this support zone, which is now a resistance that was broken. So a lot of people are hoping. Remember, Forex is a game of numbers. The more people are selling a particular currency, that's the more to sell. So a lot of people are hoping to get hopping on this sell because the price has come back to this zone, the resistance, and they hope to go short. But hey, I am not looking at doing that. I would rather sit and watch to see what the market tells me to do. So, because there are times where the market just plays on everybody's psychology, it does the opposite because everybody is looking at selling here But the markets, well, there's a theory known as the market makers theory. The market makers might come in and they use what the retail trader knows against them. They know all retail traders are going to be selling at this point, but what do? They'll boom, blast off this resistance and take away everybody's stop loss while they make profit. So, hey, let's look at what am I looking at doing for this pair. So let me zoom in and change my time frame to the 15 minutes time frame. Let me show you what price has done on the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame. Remember, we talked about, I'm going to delete these big supports so I can show you my analysis afresh. Remember, we talked about an ascending triangle in our previous videos. If you haven't seen that video, please go and look at that video. It's in my previous, I talked about it some 2 days ago, an ascending triangle. So I am seeing an ascending triangle forming. Remember, an ascending triangle is a bullish continuation pattern. And I've always said something, when price tests a particular zone more than 3 times, 4 times, it is most likely going to break through that zone. That was the same thing that happened on that particular support, which we saw before now. This zone tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th time it broke through it. So how do I apply that here now? You can see on the 15 minutes time frame, on this support, this resistance zone, price has tested this zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can even say 6. You can see this little touch we're having at the moment. So let me zoom out and show you the ascending triangle that I see forming. But focus on here. This is what we're looking at. Focus here. So great. So this is what is happening now in the market before the market closed. So here, let me show you this the resistance zone. It's this zone. It's a big resistance zone. Remember, do not see resistance and support as only one price range. Do not read it as a line. Rather, use your rectangle tool and see it as a zone. As a zone. So great. So you can see this resistance zone. So price has touched it once, twice, almost touched it at this point, but it can still count 4, 5. It gave a fake out, just as if it was breaking out, came back, and then 5, and then it's having a 6 touch at the moment. Having a 6 at the moment. So let me draw. Remember this, if you draw your trend line for this touch, you see that we have a perfect triangle for pattern forming. So let me insert my trend line here. Insert trend line here. So I'm looking, this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing at the moment. Boom. This is what I'm seeing on the AUD against the US dollars. So you can see, if you zoom out and draw your line further, you see that these two touches, what happened, and we have ourselves a triangle, an ascending triangle. You can see. So all this you can see this triangle pattern. I remember I talked about the triangle pattern. Now this gives me a great opportunity to talk about it again. Remember, price is coming from an uptrend. Price hits resistance zone, comes down, hits it again, comes down to the support zone, which is a trend line, which then this point becomes the lowest point of the triangle formation, and then it hits it, comes up, comes back, goes back to that resistance, hits the resistance zone, comes down, almost touches it, goes back up to the resistance, touches the support zone multiple times, and then comes all the way back to the resistance zone. You can see this is a perfect triangle, the triangle formation. So what do I expect price to do? I expect price to break through this resistance zone. I'm not looking at shorting AUD US dollar. I'm going to wait. If it doesn't happen that way, fine. I'm going to let it go. I know it's not my pattern. So, but I'm hoping and I'm waiting the market breaks through this resistance zone and comes back for a retest. If it doesn't come back for a retest, I'm going to wait for a pullback, and then I will be going long with the AUD against US dollar. So, as I said, this tool, the trading view gives you it has a lot of prospects. I can mark that up for you nicely and share on the Telegram group. Remember when I told you about the ascending triangle? Measure the move. When it breaks out and it starts going up, I'm going to measure the difference between this point and this point. Now that's going to be my TP. Now let's do that together. Let me bring out my calculator and do that. So this point, the first touch, which is this point, is what? We have it as 0.66743 minus what was the first touch on the support? 0 minus 0.65737. Wait, so this is a 100 pips movement. If you do the calculation, you see we have 0.01006. So remember, if you've not seen my video on pip counts, go check it out on my channel. So I'm going to be having 100 pips stop loss, 100 pips take profit, pardon me, when this breaks out of here and starts going all the way up. I'm going to have 100 pips take profit. I'm going to set my stop loss at this point, the last touch on this on the trend line. I'm going to have my stop loss here. So let me zoom out. Let me show you one other great feature this trading view has. Let me go to a higher time frame so that I can zoom out properly. Let's go to H4. Still can zoom out properly on H4. Let's go to the daily time frame. Great. So I can zoom out properly here. You can see it very well. So quickly, I'm going to show you how to insert your depending on the position you want to hold. If you're going long or you're going short. Here, if you're going short, in this case, I'm hoping to go long, buying. So you can use it to show you your TP and SL like this. If you click on your entry price, it shows you can see this red portion is your stop loss. You can easily adjust it this way. Adjust it this way. So you see your entry price, stop loss on the red side, and your green area is where you expect price to go, which is a big profit zone. So let me go back to 15 minutes, see if we can see it better in 15 minutes time frame. It is not showing on 15 minutes time frame. I'll try to insert it again. Great, you can see it. Let's take it off. You can't see because it's going up, so we won't be able to see it properly. So let me just show you how it works. So I'm going to put my here. So stop loss is going to be at this zone. The price made its last touch, and my take profit is all the way up. So entry point, stop loss, take profit. So guys, that's it for the Australian dollar against the US dollar. We're going to be looking at gold. Okay, so up next is gold, XAU US dollar, which is gold. So gold has been on an uptrend for quite a while, and there's a lot of projections that gold will get to 4,000. Some people are saying gold will get as much as 7,000. So, swing trader, if you have enough money in your account to hold a drawdown, you can buy gold, hold it as much as 5, 4, 6 months. But remember, you need to have a lot of money in your account so you can stand any pullback. But gold is definitely going up. So great. So let's go ahead with our today's analysis on gold. So gold is an uptrend. The trend is your friend. Flow with the tide. So gold has respected a trend line, which is here. Remember, let me draw the trend line. So boom, trend line. Remember, I said in my video on the trend lines is the steeper a trend line is, the more likely it's going to be broken. This is not a steep trend line, so that's been respected. Hasn't been broken, it has been holding. So we do it from here. So you can see this trend line. I see this trend line, it's been holding. Price touched, bounced up. Second touch, bounced up. On the third touch, price bounced off from it. So we had it. We caught the buy on our group somewhere around here after this bullish engulfing candle. We made about as much as 100 pips from this. on Friday. So great. So, well, that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about next week, how to make money next week. So, this after this third bounce, I am sure gold is going to continue going up. So, but I need further confirmation. So, after this bounce off, there is a small channel that has been formed here. A small channel that has been formed here. You can see it both on this 4 hours time frame. You can also see it on the 1 hour time frame. See it on the 1 hour time frame. See, you draw your trend line here and here, you're going to see. But let me go back to my 4 hours time frame and show us. That's where I'll carry out my analysis. So remember, all of these are for educational purposes. And if you're trading live, you can as well use them, but always use great risk management. Very, very important. Nothing is certain. Have that in the back of your mind. So great. So third touch and bounce off. So there's a channel here. So let's draw a trend line. Trend line. First trend line. This is the upper trend line of the channel. Yeah. So we have this. So we have this touch. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. So great. So let's draw. That's the upper channel. And then the second channel, we have this touch. So if you see this is a channel. This is a channel. Price was on this channel. Touch, down, touch, down, touch, down, up. And then remember, this is very steep, so most likely it's going to be broken. So price broke through the upper channel, the upper trend line, and it's about going up. But why is price stalling? Why is price coming back down? Because there is a resistance zone there. Let's draw that resistance zone. Here you can see. Big at the moment. I'm going to adjust that. All right. And see this. So see this zone. It's a huge resistance. You see price has tested it many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now price is respecting the resistance, coming back down, and I see price will come down here and then go all the way, blast through the resistance and go all the way. So using my trading view, let me just do my long position and show you what I expect. So this is what I expect from gold. This will be my entry price. And I have my take profit up, ahead here. Or you can take profit here. I'll take profit at the next resistance zone just to be safe. Take profit at the next resistance zone. Entry around here for the pullback. Then my take profits. Remember the green area is your take profit. Just at the next resistance zone. And then stop loss a little bit below the broken trend line. So this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to enter when price comes here, and price comes here, and I'm going to go long and take my profit at the next resistance zone. My stop loss below this broken trend line. So guys, that's it for gold analysis. All right, guys. So lastly, we'll be looking at US dollar against the Canadian dollars. And let's see how we can make some money trading this currency next week. So remember, on the group, I shared a pattern on the group on the daily time frame, which was a descending triangle pattern, and it actually broke out from that descending triangle pattern. So that's more confirmation. So on USD Canadian dollar, I have two great analysis on the USD against the Canadian dollar. So first of all, let's go to the daily time frame, and let me show you what I'm seeing or what I saw on the daily time frame. So, you can see the daily time frame. This is zooming so we see properly. I see this. So price form this triangle pattern. So first of all, let me box up this zone. This zone is the base of the triangle. Price form this zone, the base. Let me draw it all the way so we can connect the hypotenuse of the triangle. So this is the base of the triangle, and then we can draw our trend line and see that it connects. So trend line here, 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 and we have this. So you can see this triangle pattern that formed on the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. Right, so it's not a perfect triangle though. Price went all the way. It's this resistance zone, came down, touch, came up. It didn't touch though. It came down, touch, down, touch, down, touch, and then now it broke out. So remember, price has broken out from the triangle formation. So we're looking at opportunities of going short. We're looking at opportunities of selling this pair, but we have to wait for some confirmation. So it's almost looking like price has touched. Almost looking like price has gone for that touch. So if you have enough money in your account, you can hold a pullback. You can sell the US dollar against the Canadian dollar when market opens. Or you can wait for further pullbacks so you get a better entry. So this is one of my setups on the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. So you can go long now and measure the move. Remember, short position. Measure this move, difference between this and this, use that as a profit. So you either go long now, enter here, have your stop loss above the triangle to be safe, and have your stake profits. Measure this move and have that as a stake profit. So that's my first analysis on the USD against the Canadian dollar. So I would also go on to show you the next analysis in the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. Well, generally the bias is a bearish market. So bias is a bearish market. So great. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let me show you what I'm seeing on the 4 hours time frame. So 4 hours time frame. Let's zoom out a bit so we can have a clear picture. So this is it. One more zoom out. Great. This is it. You can see these supports because the base of the triangle as well. So let's mark it up. This support zone. See this support zone. This support zone. Holding. Great. So this is the support zone. Touch, touch, almost touch. If we can draw out our zone a bit above, let's see, touch the zone, touch the zone. Support zone is holding. What happened? Broke out of that support zone. Boom, 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 boom. And now we're expecting price to do what? To do a good. Price hasn't done so much of a great pullback. So I expect price to come all the way up. Go a bit above this broken support, because it won't just come back here and then start going down. Expect price to go a bit here and then go all the way down. So let's draw a trend line. I can see that we have this touch here. 1, 2. So we'll probably have a trend line. We'll draw a trend line through here. And we expect a third touch of that trend line before we can go short. So here we go. Let's draw this trend line. This trend line. This is it. So there's this trend line. Price has touched this 1, 2, 3, and gone all the way down. So I'm expecting a third touch. So I expect my price to come within here for me to go short as well. Then my price to come around here. So what do we do? Let me also, for further confirmation, let me use the Fibonacci retracement tool. Remember, if you've not seen my video on using the Fibonacci retracement tool, go check it out. From the recent high to the recent low, recent high to the recent low points. And what do we have? We have this. So great. So this is the 61.8 level. So price might come around here, which almost matches with the touch on the trend line. So it's a great confirmation. If price comes here and touches the 61 level, which matches with the trend line, it's a great confirmation for a sell. You can wait to sell at that point. Let me mark it up as well. Wait to sell. I'm going to post this on the group as well so you can see. Wait to sell when price gets to short position. When price touches here. Wait to sell. Stop loss a bit above the trend line. TP all the way down. It's going to be a very long ride. This can go as much as 600 pips. It's going to be a long ride. So guys, is there any other more confirmation? Well, this is still ranging. So as I always say, avoid a range. Avoid a range. You should wait for a good breakout before you go in. Wait for a good breakout. And see, right now, price is ranging. No clear direction. It's ranging, ranging, ranging. So it's most likely going to break all the way up, touch this, and then go all the way down. Or nothing is certain. Remember, this is my analysis. Or you might as well just calm down, break through this consolidation zone down here, and go all the way down. But my analysis still remains that price will go up, touch this zone, good retest, and then go all the way down. So guys, that's my analysis for the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. Thank you. Hey guys, so those were my analysis. I hope you've been able to learn a few things from them. I hope I was detailed enough. I tried my best to explain as much as I could. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me. And if you want to join our group on Telegram, kindly hit me up. I'll add you up to the group. So we'll follow these pairs together, and we'll monitor them. We'll know when to get better entries. So remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that is teaching Forex. So apply proper risk management, and you should be fine. Apply proper risk management. And well, most importantly, this is an educational platform, as I said. So I'm teaching you, so you can actually use this analysis to analyze other pairs. And on your own, you can also do further analysis. You can get further confirmations to this trade, and then you can go in when you see a perfect setup, and you're going to come out smiling. Thank you very much. Remember to hit the like button if you got value for this video. Also, remember to subscribe if you've not subscribed. All right, then. So take care, to stay safe, and I hope you get a profitable week. Thank you.